Alright, welcome back to Lon's Garage. So today we're going to install our new ring gear for our 373 gear set onto our limited slip carrier. USA standard gear set that I have in my other video did come with new ring gear bolts, which is nice. And also came with some Loctite to put those on. So I'm going to fit that up, get those on there. We're going to torque these to 50 pounds, foot-pounds of torque. Now here in their book it says, and these instructions came with the gears, which is great. So it tells you right there your ring gear bolt size and the approximate foot-pound, 45 to 50, right hand, left hand, etc. And when I looked it up on the web, you know, from gmaxle.com or somewhere like that, I forget, it also says 50 foot-pounds. So I don't think you can go wrong with that. So I'm going to get this fit up and start the assembly. Then I'll flip this guy over, get my torque wrench out, and we'll torque it up. For now, I'm going to pause this while I get all this situated. I don't think you need to watch all that. Okay, so I got it started, and in this case, this guy just slid right on there. No real wiggle, but it just slid right on, which is great. Now, I usually start at one of the landmarks, right? Like I got this mark right here that I can start with, and I just put a bolt in there, no thread locker on it. And then I'll proceed to put the bolts in with thread locker around it. Once I get it centered, so I'll put a bolt over here, here, etc. Get them all Loctited. This will be the last one I put Loctite on, of course. And then I will torque them down. So let me go ahead and get those bolts in there. You can do a couple. I'm going to put one other on the opposite side just to kind of hold things together. Make sure they're centered. There we go. And then I'll proceed with my Loctite bolts. Another brief pause while I get the rest of those in there. Of course, everybody knows how to use Loctite. Put a little bit on the threads there. Make sure your threads are nice and clean. Just put a little dab on there. Make sure it goes, you know, at least halfway around, at least what I do. And then insert the bolt. You don't have to go all the way up to the end, just about halfway. Alright, so all our bolts are in. They all have Loctite on them. I'm going to open up the vise, put the carrier in there, because I will be torquing it to 50 foot-pounds and don't have any other way to hold it. But this works really well, and it's plastic, so it won't really damage anything. Not that I'll damage that carrier, but yeah, you know, just want to be careful with stuff like that. So I'm going to open this up and get that mounted, get the torque wrench out, show you how to set that, and then go from there. Alright, so got my torque wrench. And we're going to go with 50 foot-pounds. So we're right there. 50 foot-pounds. Got it locked in right there. And I'll go in a star pattern back and forth until I get them all torqued. And then go back and revisit them once again. Okay, they're all torqued again, tightened up, and that part is done. So next video will most likely be installing the bearing races in the differential, or I'll start looking at my pinion gear and getting that shimmed properly to ensure we have the pinion depth set to match what's on the spec. And the spec is here, center line to the axle. It's written right on there, 2.53 plus 0. So that'll be the fun part, but I got a trick for that, and I'm going to share that with y'all so that when I set my pinion depth, it's done easily rather than pressing the bearing on and off, on and off. Learned that from one of my fellow YouTubers, so I'm going to share that with y'all as well. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to having another video. Take care.